2 million reservations before airing, hype machine or a silent power play in C-drama. What does it really mean when a drama hasn't aired a single frame, yet already commands millions of commitments, and who is quietly rewriting the rules behind that number? On March 24th, Rabbit News Hallyu tracked a phenomenon that feels less like anticipation and more like a psychological contract between audience and industry. Uncapped spy report surpassing 2 million pre-reservations across Youku and Weibo. But here's the real question. Are viewers reserving a show or investing in a belief system? At first glance, the data looks like a triumph of scale. 1 billion topic views in a single day, topping annual anticipation charts on Youku and ranking #1 on Dubon's 2026 most anticipated list. Yet numbers in CBiz are never just numbers, they are signals. Signals of trust, of fatigue, and sometimes of rebellion. Why are audiences rallying so aggressively behind a spy drama in a market saturated with formulaic espionage tropes? Part of the answer lies in the casting, and more importantly, the psychological projection onto Xiao Zhan. His role as Ren Xiaobai is not just a character, it is a controlled fragmentation of identity, a gambler, a Kuomintang officer, and a covert agent codenamed 1207. 3 faces, 1 belief. Isn't that, in a way, a mirror of Xiao Zhan's own career navigation, balancing public scrutiny, industry politics, and personal reinvention? When audiences nickname him the Demon of Jinling, are they praising his acting or acknowledging the darker charisma of someone who thrives under pressure? Opposite him, Zhou Yutong plays Lan Yuyin, a mathematical prodigy turned revolutionary. Her arc, from vengeance to ideological alignment, raises another question. Are viewers drawn to her intellect or to the emotional discipline it represents in a chaotic world? In a genre often driven by adrenaline, why does this story lean into calculation, restraint, and coded silence? And then there's the production itself. Noon Sunshine's 150 million renminbi investment is not just about scale, it's about credibility. A 1:1 reconstruction of the 1948 Nanjing Ministry of Defense, Morse code hidden in mortise and tenon joints, abacus decoding tied to intangible cultural heritage. This is not nostalgia, it's weaponized authenticity. But does this level of detail elevate storytelling, or risk alienating audiences who crave pace over precision? Even Xiao Zhan's physical preparation, losing 7 kilograms, training Morse code until his fingers blistered, dubbing 90% of his own lines, feels symbolic. In an era of digital shortcuts, this is almost defiant. So here's the uncomfortable question. Is this dedication a return to craft, or a strategic narrative designed to rebuild industry trust? Industry validation only deepens the intrigue. Selected for CCTV's Light of Faith program, spotlighted at the Hong Kong International Film and TV Market, and acquired by Disney for distribution across 12 regions, including North America and Southeast Asia, the drama is already global before its domestic debut on CCTV 8. But global exposure comes with a paradox. Will international audiences read this as a spy thriller or as ideological storytelling wrapped in cinematic polish? Of course, not everything is unquestioned optimism. Concerns about the 40-episode length potentially diluting narrative tension are valid. New character arcs risk shifting focus away from the core, intellectual duel structure. And the production team's anti-fraud statements, warning against paid extra scams, hint at a darker ecosystem thriving beneath the hype. If anticipation is organic, why the need for such strong disclaimers? Ultimately, the 2 million reservations are not just a milestone, they are a referendum. A referendum on whether audiences still believe in long-form storytelling, in disciplined acting, in narratives that prioritize ideology over instant gratification. As one netizen put it, reservations are letters written by fingertips. But what are they really saying? Are we witnessing the rise of a new standard in C-drama, or the peak of expectation before inevitable scrutiny? Subscribe to Rabbit News Hallyu, the only place where CBiz isn't just reported, it's decoded.